So possible solutions. Here, this is what presented by the IPCC. That was when they presented it. That is the year 2020. And from 2020, they said, this is solution 1, that's solution 2. We can do either or to stay below the 1.5 degrees Celsius. In other words, we are now in 2021 and we haven't really started to go down. COVID in a way helped a little bit, but I think the drop was only 7% or something like that. So it's not massive. So yeah, this is what we're talking about. Then when we look at the good news is when we look at the global level, every energy consumption of coal, oil, gas is rising linearly since 2020. So it's a linear rising, not exponential. The renewable energy sources are growing exponentially. So here, why? Because they're economical. Renewable energy is economical. It's not that coal, oil, and natural gas is cheaper. Yeah, they are just more developed in the moment. They're economical, and you see we're having this growth of 13.8% a year, and this is really creating like this exponential growth. So we can expect that renewable energy will be more and more available faster because it is economical. When we look at a kilowatt hour of energy, diesel is 10 cents, coal is 6 cents, combined gas is 5, wind is 3, solar is 2. So just looking at these values, these cost values of energy, why are we not using renewable energy for everything? They have one little disadvantage. Wind and solar on renewable energies in general, they're normally not available, not always available when they are needed. So we need to look at storage. So there's 3 ways of storing energy. We can store energy chemically, thermally, or mechanically. Yeah, chemically, that's our battery, like we're all used to seeing batteries, car batteries, or our lithium, cadmium, all these different battery types. Or in solid, like timber, oil, palm oil, gas, hydrogen, methane, biogas, all that stuff is like battery storage that we could have. Like chemical storage, then we can have our thermal storage, in hot or cold storage. So we are heating up water or we're heating up rocks or something, and then we're storing the energy in there and then we're releasing it when we need it. So thermally, and then mechanically, gravity, water dam, pressure, gas tank, angular momentum, flywheel. So we're having like a flywheel that moves around. When we're now looking a little bit at the cost of storage, flywheel is 45 cents, flow battery is 28 cents, lithium 25, pump hydro 17. So the tipping point to be cheaper than the most expensive, the cheapest fossil fuel would be 3 cents per kilowatt hour. If you're able to store energy for 3 cents per kilowatt hour, then pretty much always cheaper than fossil fuel. Here, this is now a storage solution that is able to achieve that. Energy Vault is a solution of the day-to-day use for cities. It can deliver 4.5 megawatts of electricity 24/7, as long as it is recharged in a 24/7 time frame. Most likely not economical for seasonal storage. This is now at 3.5 cents per kilowatt hour. The last news that I had might be already down at 3. And here they're recycling concrete. We just spoke about it earlier. So they're using recycled concrete for that blocks that are lifting. So there is solutions for storage already available. However, we're having that issue with short-term and long-term storage. We're having here our mechanical short-term storage, like our Energy Vault with the cranes. And then that's mechanically. And then we have our chemical storage. Long-term seasonal storage, that's now our methane or hydrogen, like hydrogen, and then combining the hydrogen with carbon that creates the methane. That's now long-term storage. And long-term storage is seasonal storage, and that means we have to heat, we have to store the energy for heating from the summer into the winter, because in the summer we have more energy available than in the winter. That means heating will cost us a minimum of 5 times more as cooling. This means even in a hotter, warmer climate like Sydney, we really need to look out for the heating period, and the cooling period is not so important because energy we get for 2 cents instead of at least 10 cents.